Goddamn. With a new episode of the From Earth podcast. Brought to you by...
Stop. I could have dropped my new episode of...
Brought to you by From Earth Studios. I guess that's what we call it. I don't know. That sounds dope. I don't know if that exists. Does that exist? Let me Google it.
It exists right here.
Earth Studios. Oh, damn, it does exist.
Well, why wouldn't we just call ourselves Earth Studios and then the podcast is From Earth?
Let's see. Oh, Earth Studios exists as well.
I don't give a fuck.
If there's a Facebook page for it, it exists.
No, we're cooler. I don't care. We're Earth Studios.
If there's a Facebook page for it, it's a real business. Hands down. That's what I think.
I don't know how true that is.
I mean, like...
I don't think they copyrighted it.
They might have. What the hell? Art Gallery in Metuchen, New Jersey.
It only has 2 ratings. Oh, New Jersey. We could go to them and tell them to back the fuck off.
Yeah, we could like interrogate them or intimidate them a little bit. I can like show up with a jacket.
They've got a great quote. You ready for this, guys? You've never heard this quote before. It's not one of those ones that girls that are like 19 post on their Tumblrs. It says, "Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable."
Banksy.
2000.
That's by Banksy, though. That's a quote by Banksy.
Yeah, well, fuck Banksy.
What? He makes cool shit.
I guess he does. I'm kind of bored with him by now.
You know, it's funny. This says translate this page because for some reason my Facebook it's set to Spanish. So Facebook's trying.
Don't know why that is.
I don't know either. Also, Kellyanne's online.
Oh my God. Should we message her?
Let's see.
We're going to message the general manager.
Hey, we're doing the podcast. What's up?
She's going to be like...
Anna says titties.
She's going to be like, what the fuck?
All right, now we'll see what she gets back to us with. Pretty interesting. Also, I have a friend request from Dave Thomas, which, by the way, I thought we were friends, Dave. Confirm.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah, I guess not.
What Dave is that?
He used to work at our place a long time ago.
Oh, I don't know him.
Yeah, I miss him.
Yes,
he's a great dude.
Cumpleaños. What does that mean?
What? Where?
In your notifications.
Hoy es el cumpleaños de Amir Rivero.
Wish him a happy birthday?
It's Amir's birthday, bro. I never do this, but I'm going to say happy birthday on Facebook.
Oh my God, Amir. You're really getting a fucking treat here. This is not a typical occurrence for Gilmar. Gilmar goes on Facebook once every couple months.
But happy birthday.
Idiot.
Sounds like Mike Tyson saying bitch. All right, Bith.
Oh, that's messed up.
All right.
Gilmar only goes on Facebook every couple months, and he doesn't do anything when he goes on it. It's always kind of like an accident. So, Amir, congratulations.
Yeah, you've done it.
That's like getting a Grammy.
Yep, you kind of just want a very mediocre Grammy. Anyway, guys, welcome to another episode. Wow, it took us 3 minutes to get into this shit.
Wait, real quick. Quick From Earth podcast update. We increased the time on the X-Files button. So it like will decreased it. It'll come on right away instead of taking a second.
So for example, wow,
it comes on right away.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I wish we had a side by side, like we could show them what it sounded like before and what it is now.
I'll tell you what it sounded like. This is me pressing the button. Wait, all right. So I would press the button, and then it would start.
Yeah, which was always really uncomfortable because that's one of the buttons that you want to happen right away.
Yeah, it ruins the effect if it doesn't.
It does, yeah.
So
I guess we should just jump into what we want to talk about though today.
I wrote down a fucking essay.
Yeah, what the fuck is... Okay, wait, I'm going to tell everybody why you wrote this fucking essay, because the other night, Gilmar was high as fuck.
No, it wasn't even that. Some of this, I did write while I was eating pizza. And then...
Is that our code word? Oh, we should make one of those pizzas when we're done here.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Should we shake on it?
Yeah.
You can't back down now.
I'm not backing down.
We should eat pizza and then eat pizza. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wait, I can't though.
Why?
I have to like be with people. I can't do that when I'm with people. They can tell.
True. I can tell.
Me. Well, for me. Hey, for you, I don't know, because you're not addict, but whatever.
Did you just call me an addict?
Yeah, addict, but all right.
Wow. Okay, well.
Anna's addicted to pizza.
Starting off this episode great. Gilmar's fucking calling me an addict.
Also, I got a haircut. Shout out to that.
Oh my God, yeah, he looks great.
Thanks.
Every time Gilmar gets a haircut, because he gets them like every fucking week or 2 weeks, I like barely know. I can't even like tell.
Yeah, but it's been like almost 3 weeks.
Stop! Nobody cares.
It's been.
How did that even happen?
It's the haircut ghost.
I haven't gotten a haircut in 2 years. No, I like the other one.
Nah, bro, get a fucking haircut.
Wait, can we talk about that real
quick?
You
look dusty. What's up?
Can we talk about my hair?
No. Yeah, what's up with your hair?
All right. Bye, guys. Well, I've been thinking about shaving my head. I wish we had a what button. No. It would be like, we're only using like these two.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, at the same time. Anyway, yeah, I've been thinking about shaving my head, but now, wait, let me give you 3 reasons as to why I want to shave my head. I actually don't know if there's 3. I can only think of 2. We'll see what happens when I get to number 2.
This is Anna's new Netflix show, 3 Reasons Why.
3. It's not as sad. You won't be emotionally damaged after this.
Okay.
1, my bangs were not locked up. And I was like, for anybody that doesn't know, I don't know, maybe you don't know me or maybe you haven't watched the podcast or whatever, but I let my hair lock up. Like I just stopped brushing it and like I guided it a little bit along the way. But my bangs were not, they were short when I first started not brushing my hair. And now they're like down here and they were not locking up. They were just like remaining as bangs because I was always running my hands through them. And like, I don't know, they just like didn't get as much friction in the front, I guess. I don't know.
Do you think if you didn't touch it as often, it would have?
Yeah, probably.
Or faster?
Yeah. So for a while, it was like if I washed my hair, like, I mean, in the beginning, I washed my hair like every day, like normally. But then as time went on and my hair started locking up, it's like my hair retains water so much more. So I would start like showering my hair like every like 3 or 4 days because I didn't feel like dealing with it. But then my bangs would get all like oily looking and the rest of my hair would be totally fine because the rest of my hair is locked up and my bangs aren't. So that was really frustrating. Very frustrating. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to shave my head. Number 2, it's just kind of hot and heavy and a lot, and I just don't really feel like dealing with it. It's like a blanket around my neck during the summer, like a hot blanket.
Ew.
And it's like heavy, and I like the way it looks, but I think my goal for locking up my hair was like a low maintenance hairstyle, and I think it's turning out to be a little bit more than that, which is
right.
fine, but you know. So then 3. I've always wanted to shave my head at least once in my life, like buzz cut style.
Britney Spears.
Yeah. I'm having a Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears. Yeah. I'm going through something.
Yeah, you're going through something right now. But let's talk about it.
So anyway, recently, my bangs started locking up. And now, thank you. Thanks, guys. I know.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Amazing,
really.
Appreciate
that, yeah. That's amazing.
So I'm left feeling confused. I mean, they're not totally locked up yet. They started like knotting up at the bottoms. So I was like, I'm not going to touch them. So I'm just confused. I think I want to let it roll for a little bit longer and just see how it looks when my bangs totally lock up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want to like see what happens. I was going to like shave my head for my birthday this year, but I think I'm going to wait.
Why are you going to wait?
I literally just explained to you.
When's your birthday?
August 30th. Wait, fuck you. Damn it. Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Guys, this week on the podcast, Gilmar doesn't fucking listen.
I'm listening. I'm just trying to find something so I can show it to you later. All right, keep going. What the fuck is that face? That's a face.
I just was really confused. All right, it doesn't matter.
That's the face SpongeBob made when he was like, "You like Krabby Patties, huh, Squidward?" And Squidward was like, he was hiding behind his, and then SpongeBob was making that face that you were making. Yeah.
The point is that I want to see what happens with my bangs, so I think I'm gonna keep my hair.
Keep it.
Jen's gonna be pissed. Jennifer.
Oh, why? Because
she was gonna be the one that shaved my head.
She was gonna charge you like $50. She's losing out on $50.
She was really excited, and I was like, "Oh, well, guess what? I'm not gonna fucking do it now because my bangs are dreading." It's just like it looks cool. I'm really fucking excited. So we're gonna give it a little bit of time. Besides, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna fucking shave my head right before winter. I'm gonna be so cold.
Yeah, you're gonna be a cold.
Yeah, let me keep the blanket for the cold winter months.
Yeah, unfortunately, not a hoe, and hoes never get cold.
Yeah, I get cold all the time because I'm not a hoe.
Yeah, if you were a...
Just kidding, guys. I am a hoe.
Jeez, if you were a hoe,
I'm not, but I am.
It'd be a different story.
Yeah. So anyway, in conclusion, I'm not shaving my head.
You're not? Well, why'd you just boo it?
I don't know. It just seemed like the right thing. I think we will reevaluate the situation in spring.
Okay.
We'll
talk about that in spring then. We'll hold on to it. But couple new things in the studio. I think I might want to keep the green screen just because I figured out a better way to do it. I'm an idiot. I can't believe I didn't think of this before. So guys,
we already knew you were an idiot.
Real quick. Yeah, thanks. Real quick. In order to properly set up a green screen, you need to have a background light and a key light, right?
A background light?
Yeah, so that's why you have these two lights just pointed straight up at the green screen to illuminate it more.
They're not at us.
Yeah, and then I have this one key light illuminating us.
Right.
So that way the background is clean and we're clean.
Okay.
So.
I mean, like, I didn't shower, so I'm not clean.
Well, I'm clean. I also don't have any DUIs like Anna. Anyway,
what the
so
fuck?
then the background looks good. We look good. Hopefully it looks good in post.
You're drinking Twisted Tea in here?
No, I'm not. And also...
It's an empty Twisted Tea over there.
Yeah, I don't know why that's there. It's kind of weird. I don't know how I got there. Also, I lit a candle, so that's great.
Okay.
Candles brought to you by...
The bed is still fucking in here.
Bath and Body... Oh, yeah. There's
Shout out,
bed.
Harry.
Yeah. You know what? We should start doing bonus episodes laying down on the bed.
Oh, you know what? That's really... We should do a bed episode.
A bed episode?
Yeah, like next week we'll do an episode on the bed. A bed-isode.
I can't believe you fucking said that to my face.
Sorry.
I don't know how I feel about that.
We'll get oh my God, we could wear like PJs and we could talk about everything like sleepover stuff. Like, you know, like we could like reminisce about like when we were younger and we used to sleep over, and then we could like, we could tell like horror stories and stuff. Oh my God. Who's like a good guest we could have on to do like a horror, like who knows a lot
my
of...
uncle. Oh wait, he got deported, so he can't do that. And entertain
I was really
the masses.
fucking sad for no reason.
Entertain the masses. I'm gonna fix my mic.
So guys, this is how you build a chair. First, you have to get the right wood. I suggest going into your local forest, finding a really nice birch tree, and chopping it down. Second,
okay, that was
all
it.
right,
Thank
we're
you,
back.
yeah,
cool.
nice.
That was how to build a chair. All right.
Thanks for helping us build.
I was trying to channel my inner Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson.
Didn't go very well.
Oh, did you see that video on Twitter about It's
Why
like,
did you say this like you just thought of it when you literally pulled it up 5 minutes ago?
No. It's a different video. It's a different video. If it was like us in 1950, we're gonna have flying cars in a couple years, and then us in 2020. Let's put Ron Swanson's Nick Offerman's face.
I did fucking see that, and it's terrifying.
Yeah, pretty terrifying.
His face is on all the Full House.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking stupid. I'll link it so you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about.
It's sick.
Sick, yeah. So
where are you gonna link it so that the people
description? Know? My bad. Link it, YouTube. Go on to YouTube, and we're gonna link it on the description. I don't have like a hyperlink to the YouTube yet. It's on our Instagram. Dude, how many times is Anna gonna yawn during?
I think that was my first one.
I know,
podcast.
but you
13 minutes in. So my first.
Well, we're like 20 something episodes in deep. 20. I think this is the 20th episode. Well, we have a couple of bonus episodes. Check it out on the Patreon. Shout out.
There's actually a little man, and he's trapped in my throat, and he's just trying to get help. So he makes me yawn so that he can wave help, and like he like sets off little like firecrackers in there. If you zoom in right there, you'll see him in there. Yeah, he's. It's okay. I got it on wraps.
He's got a hat on, some sunglasses. Do it again. Let me see him. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, he's peeing.
Yeah, I mean, he thinks he's gonna get out and that you guys are gonna like help him, but like, I mean, what are you gonna do? You know.
How often does he go use the bathroom? Do you taste it every now and then?
No, he's pretty small, so you know, I don't really like taste anything.
Interesting. Yeah. I thought it'd be like he'd probably dump loads or something.
Nah, he's like this big. So like, if he does, sometimes he goes down by accident, like he falls down the back of my throat. No.
No rent?
It's like the rent is kind of
Is that why you're vegetarian? Because he doesn't eat meat.
Because he doesn't eat meat.
Yeah, that's why you started being vegetarian.
No.
to satisfy him. Are you sure? Sure he's not controlling your mind?
I mean, he might be a little bit. Why would he be trying to get out, though, if he's trying to control my mind?
I knew something was wrong with you.
It's just a little man in the back of my throat.
Yeah, sure. And you take off Anna's head, and there's like the little guy in the control center, like, yeah, doing that shit, telling you, making you do shit.
Maybe. I guess we'll never know, will we? You'll have to kill me to find out.
I don't.
Next week, Gilmore kills me and does brain surgery to find the little man. All right, let's move on. This is a really weird topic.
Yeah. Anyway,
I feel weird.
Man. Something I've been seeing lately. Quick rapid fire. Messy rooms. Oh, God damn it. Should I answer that? All right, fuck it. Let's answer it. We'll be back, guys.
I wish the podcast could see my ingenuity.
Yeah, we back.
Quick thinking on that phone call.
Someone called me for an insurance quote. Don't fucking care.
Instead of Gilmore being like, I don't care, bye, he was like, okay, this is a bad time. Can I call you another time?
Well, because I used to do cold calls for insurance, so I don't want to be rude. I know what it's like. I used to work for State Farm. Not the best job I've ever had.
Are people really rude when you call?
People are very rude when I call. So I don't want to be that person. I remember I fucking hated cold calling people, man. I used to have a list, like fucking 8-page list full of people to call. Ugh. And I just had to call them and like, hey, blah, blah, is this blah, blah. And then we have to kind of get information out of them. And it was kind of weird. And then most of the time people would like yell at you, curse you out. Or some people would cooperate, and then sometimes the rate would be too high. And then I would end up selling them like renter's insurance or some bullshit.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm glad that we weren't mean then.
Yeah. I've worked in customer service, and I don't like when people treat people negatively or in a rude way, so I don't try to act the same way. And you're also, you serve, so you should know.
Yeah, if it's like a robot caller, I'm like, ha.
Yeah.
But if it's a real person, then I feel a little bit more compassion.
Yeah, but if I feel like I know it's a scam, like something fake, and there's
you can always tell when it's like some bullshit.
That's when I start to fuck with people. That's when I like use accents. I try to pretend like I'm something else. But
but Gilmore was like, "This is a bad time," and she was like, "Oh, like I can reach out to you another time." And I was like, "Take her number."
Yeah.
And then that way, if you ask for phone number, maybe she won't call you back because she thinks you're gonna call them back.
Yeah, and we should I'll take her out on a date or something. But
wait, what?
Huh?
All right, then I'm gonna take another girl out on a date too.
No, we're gonna take her on a date
together.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna take her to TGI Fridays. She can only get nachos.
She didn't have a cute voice.
I don't know. She can only get nachos. And
what? That's kind of sad.
Only nachos. Yeah, only nachos and only water. You can't even get a fucking margarita, even if they're $2. I don't care.
But we're gonna drink like 10 margaritas.
Yeah,
she has to drive us
I'm gonna
home.
get a fucking steak and shrimp.
We're getting blackout drunk. She has to pay the bill and drive us home.
Exactly.
And then we'll take her quote thing or whatever.
Yeah, and then we'll be like, nah, we're good.
What if she's like, do you have a second to like do this auto quote? And you're like, yeah, actually, can you meet us at TGI Fridays and we'll do it over a steak dinner? She's like, okay.
And then we like
become the best of friends.
Drop the check off and like I'll just bill her, send her the bill. Like it's a business.
You guys
meeting.
can just bill State Farm.
Yeah, bill State Farm. Thanks. Cool.
All right, let's what were we even talking about before that phone call?
Oh, messy photos, messy rooms. I hate when people take a photo in like their room and it's disgustingly
and the room
messy.
Yeah.
No,
it's dumb.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what's up, dog? What the fuck? At least push the mess aside so you can't see it.
Yeah, at least hide it under the bed or some shit.
Or just like be a more organized person.
Or that.
I feel like so far in our apartment here, house, it's not an apartment, I keep saying apartment, we've been pretty clean and organized.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
Except there's all that clothes that you have upstairs that you want to sell.
Yeah.
This is a good time to plug your Depop. What's your Depop, Anna?
Anna can't cook. There's only one thing on it right now. But there will be more. And they will be cheap. And they will be good. I feel like I'm channeling a little bit of Donald Trump right now. What do you think? Was that good?
Let's try this again. Anna, plug your Depop.
At Anna Can't Cook. Stuff, clothes for sale. Some cute, some trash. Just kidding. A lot of stuff that doesn't fit me anymore. Because I'm a fucking fat bitch now. Should we try again?
Got a little too personal. I don't know. I feel I'm going to drop that shit soon.
This?
Yeah.
No.
It was like right here. I keep reaching over. I don't want to drop it.
Well, stop fucking reaching over then.
I have to hit the things because you don't hit the things and the things and the things.
All right.
Yeah, I want pizza too. That's bad. That's actually really bad. That's why we have to sell our clothes on Depop. Check out.
Why does that start off so loud?
Because I put it up by accident. Check out our Depop. We keep eating. You guys keep getting more clothes. So shout out to that.
Yo, that's so fucking true. Dude, when I go up a size in leggings, y'all are going to get a bunch of cheap Lululemon leggings on there. So a couple more pizzas and we're there.
Yeah, you guys can get a couple. I don't know what you guys can get from me, but you guys can get something. You know what I mean?
We'll sell some cool t-shirts. I wore one of your t-shirts the other day. It was really nice.
What shirt?
It was yellow. You had already worn it, but like only for like an hour. I don't even know. It didn't smell like anything. Gilmore like doesn't sweat. Really
I do. I'm sweating hard as fuck right now.
Well, he doesn't. His sweat doesn't smell. Like when I sweat, I smell foul.
I don't know how that happens to you.
And it's like a lot. It's really bad. But when Gilmore sweats, you know how all the girls will relate to this. When you're in a relationship and your guy has a specific like sweat smell and you're kind of like turned on by it and you're like into it while being simultaneously grossed out. I can't think of a single smell that I can associate with Gilmore except for his cologne.
Which is Burberry, by the way.
Actually,
shout out Burberry Touch.
The smell of that brings me lots of memories from when we first started dating.
Wait. So I don't have a. I remember.
No, I don't. I'm not. I don't know.
That's weird. I remember one time someone told me I had a distinct smell.
Like, I don't smell anything. It smells like laundry. I'm honestly pretty jealous.
Link, she's on to us.
Wow, what the fuck?
Get to the space car.
All right.
I start fucking running.
All right, what's next? Next? I'm going to start saying that between topics.
Let's not do that.
Next.
So the other night, a couple of friends came over. Shout out Humberto, Fabricio, Gerardo, Jason.
Humberto almost stole my fucking cats.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was coming on to them too.
Yeah, he was. He definitely was coming on to them. He said they were the cutest cats in the world. And I agree. They are the cutest cats in the world.
I love when people come over and show my cats attention.
Yeah, because they need it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, my cats are really fucking needy. They're both like, please cuddle with me and pet me now. Especially Piper. Piper's insane.
Yeah. We do it when we have the time, but we're usually never home. Yeah. Because we both work and have a lot of shit going on. So.
Or like only one of us is home. And I feel like we both just do so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly super annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying. Like Anna and I don't have a day off together.
Should we list all the things that we do?
What do you mean?
You have like video editing and picture editing for your job. Plus you're a manager at your job.
Uh-huh.
And then you also do this.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you even do YouTube videos like for your channel. And
also for the Instagram.
Also for the Instagram. And you do other things, but I feel like those are most of your like jobs.
Yeah, I'm always doing something, and it's kind of cool because then I guess if I'm doing nothing, I always feel like I'm wasting time.
Right.
Whenever I'm just at home doing, sometimes it's good to relax, but when I have nothing to do and I'm not like, I don't feel like I'm relaxing and I'm just like wasting time, I hate that.
Yes, I agree.
I'm like, fuck, I should be up doing something right now.
Right. Yeah, we both just have a lot, and then I'm in school. So I feel like that just takes up a lot of time. And I have a lot of hobbies too.
Yeah, like sitting down, watching videos.
Yoga, art.
Yeah, sure, yoga's a hobby.
Go stretch. Too. All right, whatever.
I'm kidding.
What the fuck did you just say to me? You couldn't do half that shit.
I definitely can't. And do I want to? Nah.
Yes, you do.
But can I do it? Nah.
Comment down below if you think Gilmore should come to a yoga class.
Comment down below if Anna should pay for it.
Sure, I'll fucking pay for it.
Dude, if you pay for a yoga class for me, I'll go.
Really?
Yeah.
100%?
Yeah. I'm going to fucking regret this shit. All right, fine. Let's do it.
Any yoga class?
Huh?
Any yoga class?
What do you mean any yoga class?
No
what
matter
are you going to make
level?
me do?
Doesn't matter.
Nah, dude. I need to know conditions. Wait, I'm going to let go of your hand right now. I need to know the conditions, terms, and why
did you say conditions and then terms? Why didn't you say terms and conditions?
Because I thought of conditions first and I thought of terms.
Wow, well, that's fucking weird.
I need to know all that shit before I can agree.
More evidence that Gilmore is a robot.
She's on to us. But yeah, so all my friends came over. Wow, how the fuck did we get to
Oh shit, I don't fucking know.
So they all came over, right? Because we were talking about the cats and shit.
And I still don't know.
We were watching Us, and I know we've talked about this before, but it was interesting seeing it again and noticing the other side of the story of Lupita's. Spoiler alert, if you guys haven't watched the movie, which what the fuck's wrong with you? You should have been watched it by now.
I didn't get to see it because I was doing homework that was due that night at midnight. But I can imagine that rewatching it from the side of Lupita's character,
of the clone,
I forget what her name is. Like, it's got to be so much more interesting to see her reactions to things and her, you know, like there were some clues during the movie that were dropped where I remember you were like, she's definitely one of them, or like she's like not, you know, she's
not a normal human.
Yeah, like
she's from like the
or
underground.
Like the mom was already killed and took over or whatever, and I was like, but then you were kind of right the whole time, sort of.
Kind of, a little bit.
So I guess watching it again, can you think of any specific?
Yeah, so sometimes she would like have little tics every now and then. It was like the subtle nuances she would have. It's like her character would do some things that were a bit animalistic or not like a normal human being would do. Like she would tick or her eyes would open really wide, and then she would be very protective of the kid not going into like nearby that place because she knew what the fuck was down there.
Yeah.
It was kind of like
she went down there and
like her past was kind of eating her alive in a way.
Yeah.
So she was like, fuck, like they're gonna know, they're gonna find out, this and that. And
I feel like it's a little off topic of what you're saying, but it's related. Can I interject?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like it's interesting to like, so her character was switched when they were little, and the original girl from up above got switched by the girl that was at her shadow down below, and now the shadow lived the rest of her life above.
Right.
And then, or the original girl was the one that came up and was like, bitch, I'm gonna fucking stab you.
Yeah, she created this plan to...
Yeah. So it's just interesting because even though she does have, I guess, a little bit of characteristics that are animalistic and stuff, she still has made it this far and has all these emotions towards her family, has a whole family, has built all these connections and stuff, and is basically the same as the other girl. So it almost makes you feel sad for all the people that are stuck down below, because it's obvious that the only reason that they are the way they are is environmental reasons. Like, it's because they're living in this environment down here where they are shadows and they're living a much shittier life.
They're eating cold rabbits, like dead. Like
yeah. And that's
rabbits.
why they are the way they are. It's not like they're just inherently evil creatures. Like they were raised that way. So it kind of makes you feel sad. It makes you feel like they should kind of come up and revolt, or, you know.
Right. I mean, yeah, there's always like a method to a madness, I guess. Sometimes that was like a good example of it.
Like a reason.
Yeah.
The season.
Also.
Jesus Christ. Sorry.
What the fuck? Also, with Lupita's character, you know, when they show up to the house and they sit down in front of them, like in that room, and then she starts telling this like dark story about her life. So if you notice, the quote unquote original Lupita, which was actually the clone, started crying before the underground Lupita. And then I guess she noticed what the fuck was happening. She was like, damn, they're back and they're gonna get me this that could have been my life, but instead I have this other life.
What? So do you think that it had to take a switch like that for somebody to revolt from the shadows? Because she had a taste of the outside life.
I guess so, yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
And then
why didn't she say in that moment, you fucking switched me, bitch, and now I'm back? Like, she just kind of like, I guess she kind of did say it if you look back now.
Yeah, she did, but she said it in an eloquent, deep way. And then also, do you know why she spoke the way she spoke?
Because didn't the girl like choke her to death or something like that? Or not choke her to death,
but she choked her and she like ruined her vocal cords or whatever. Yeah. That's why in the beginning it's crazy how you think back how Jordan Peele played that.
Oh, the little girl at first couldn't talk.
Yeah. So it was kind of like, it kind of left the viewer like wondering like, can she talk because she got her shit choked out, or you know, it kind of like made sense together.
To that.
Okay.
Because some people may not have watched. So sorry, we're kind of spoiling some stuff. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Just kidding, maybe it does. So the little girl wanders off when she's younger into this like mirror maze thing, and then this like mirror opens up, or like she thinks it's a mirror, but it's actually her shadow from like down below, from like the shadows or whatever. Apparently there's like a little portal right there or something, I guess. Not a portal, but a door. And the shadow like chokes her, and you think that she runs away and gets away from this shadow girl or whatever that looks just like her. And when she gets back to her parents, she can't talk anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And she has to go through all this therapy to learn how to talk again. And the therapist is like, sometimes traumatic events can cause kids to have to like, you know, maybe she doesn't want to talk anymore or whatever. So she has to relearn how to speak when she's like 7, or I think she's like 7, right?
Something like that. Yeah, like 6 or 7.
Yeah. So you think that it's still the original girl and that she's just been through something traumatic. But then you realize, no, it's because it's actually the shadow girl choked out the other girl and forced her to go down there. And then took over her life, but wasn't taught how to speak when she was living in the shadow world. She didn't fucking know that shit. So she had to learn or whatever.
Yeah, relearn everything.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, it's pretty crazy. I just like how that entire thing came full circle.
Yeah, it's really
like
cool.
The story is like, you watch it again and you're like, oh, fuck. So if you guys have a chance, definitely watch it again because it's actually really cool.
Watch it again, beach.
Also, for movies, we were watching Step Brothers, and goddamn, that movie never gets old. Super fucking funny.
I've never actually watched. I've seen Step Brothers before, but it was probably like 2 a.m. I was probably super stoned and like 17 years old. I don't remember anything. I mean, like, I remember a little bit. So it was really interesting to watch it, although I didn't even get to see the ending.
Yeah,
all of a sudden,
the ending's funny as shit. But yeah, everyone just got tired. It was like 1:30
It was weird though, because there were like 5 of us, and it was like one of us like stood up, and then everybody else was like, "Yeah, I'm tired."
Yeah,
it was like super.
Because we were all feeling it. We were fucking.
Yeah.
I was tired as shit, and I had to work a double the next day.
Yeah.
But that movie's fucking great.
Yeah.
The one we watched, it was different from the one I was used to watching. This one had a lot of extended cuts and scenes.
Really?
Yeah. Like the fancy ketchup part. This is my fancy ketchup. And then he was like, just have some. And then he kept blocking the bowl so he couldn't get to it. It was so fucking funny.
Do you think that was...
That was improvised. Is that what you're going to ask?
No. What the fuck am I going to ask? Wow. I think I might be an idiot. Stop it. No. Oh, I was going to ask, like, do you think that's because the version you always watch was on, like, TV?
No, because I've seen it not on TV.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, and it was never like that.
So I guess it was just like a weird bootleg extended version.
Yeah, the one that I found.
What if you downloaded a bootleg version and all the extended scenes, like all of a sudden it cut to people that don't look anything like it? The set is totally different, but they're like, I don't know, like super budget.
It's like super low budget.
Yeah.
It's like guys that look like them, but not really.
Yeah.
That'd be awful. And then this is again moving on. Sorry, we're all over the place. But that was, again, good movie. Step Brothers, definitely watch that shit. The other day, when I was editing the most recent video that we put on Instagram, by the way, check out our Instagram, From Earth Podcast. We put up some dope-ass videos every week. And
every fucking week.
Yeah, I work pretty hard on them. So
he doesn't. It takes him like 10 minutes. No, that's totally a lie.
No, yeah. I mean,
locks himself in this room for like an hour.
Because the thing is, I have to find the part of I have to remember the podcast or just remember moments that we would go through. I would have to find that part, put it together, compile it, and then edit it, and then, export it.
And what contribution do I make?
You help create the content. There's that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And then you also laugh at it, and if you laugh at it, then I'm like, all right, cool, I did a good job.
So I'm like the final...
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
The final countdown.
Yeah, all right. And then I was trying to find a PNG image of an alien or a teardrop. I think it was a cattail. That's what it was. And I swear to God, downloading images online is like cracking codes, like Mission Impossible shit. I feel like I'm hacking.
You know how I know that?
What?
Because at Vault, when I'm trying to change the wallpapers, so the place that I work at, the restaurant, it's like a family-run restaurant, so we can do little cute things like on all of our POS systems are computers, and they have internet browsers, so you can look up random stupid pictures. Like Sarah once told us she was scared of peas, the vegetables, so we put all the backgrounds as peas. Anyway, every time you go to download a picture, it's like a fucking half of them don't download. You have to go to the website, and then like you can't actually like download it from there, or you can, or it takes you to like a website, but you have to like scroll through like pages.
Yeah,
it's a nightmare.
You like put in your social fucking fingerprint reading. You have to guess how many cars are on the street.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to know PEMDAS and the sine and cotangent of a triangle.
I know all that.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Actually, if you ask me, right, dude, before every math class, when I like time between, I forget everything. Yeah, every single thing leaves my brain.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like you retain all this information just for 3 months. Mm-hmm. Then after that, it's like
I go like this and it all just like falls out. And I'm like, all right, time to live my summer life.
Yeah, it's like every time you take a dump, more of it just comes out of your ass. And then
I'm going to go back to class to Calc 2 in the fall, and he's going to be like, all right, class, what's 2 plus 2? And I'm like, shit, man, I don't know. You're going to have to fucking start from the beginning.
Shit, man, I don't know. Surf's up. I don't know. What
Surf's
the fuck
up?
was that noise? Yeah.
Hey, guys, welcome to...
No, stop doing ASMR.
Just 1 second.
Oh, God damn it.
Welcome to Water Bottle ASMR. This one's metal.
I hate this. Ew. Stop.
Water.
I'm cutting your mic. And then also, recently, Anna's been obsessed with a song.
2 songs.
2 songs.
Bitch. Let me look them up so I can.
One of them, actually, we're gonna put it on the From Earth Podcast playlist. Make sure to check it out on Spotify. It's From Earth Podcast top 5 songs.
From Earth Podcast.
Did I say podcast?
I don't know. It kind of sounded like that
okay.
in my head.
Well,
probably not.
I'll link it in the description as well. Or Anna's gonna link it because she needs to start doing some shit too. But actually, Anna, you should update the playlist for us.
Okay. Yeah, that could be my job if you want. I don't know how to get onto it though.
I got you. I'll just send you the email and the password. Actually, I'll say it right now. The email is just say all of our credentials online.
Honestly, like only like 10 people watch this.
Yeah.
So you could do that.
Yeah, we'd be fine.
Yeah. You should say it, but then like edit the podcast so that it bleeps out.
I don't know. I feel like the FBI is listening to us, so I don't want to kind of do that. I feel a little
If you feel like you do want to do it, just bleep out what you just said and make it sound like you just gave me the email and password.
I know, but at this moment, the FBI is listening to us.
Okay, but you don't actually have to say it. You could just bleep out anything that you're saying and pretend that was the email and password.
I know, but even if I do say it, the FBI is going to hear it.
Oh, okay. I got it. All right. I'll enter that in.
What the fuck were you?
I'm just setting you up so that you can bleep out that last sentence so it sounds like you gave me the email and password.
All right. The email and password is... All
right. I wrote that down.
All right. Cool.
How do you spell that?
MILOMINI.
All right. Anyway. What's going on?
Oh, songs you've been obsessed with.
Oh, okay, here we go. Sorry, let me give you the backstory. 2010. Actually, I don't know what the year is. The Hunger Games comes out. Look at this. What's going on here?
Trying to show.
Sorry, guys. Amandla. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's like Amanda, but it has an L after the D. Kind of dumb. Sorry, Amandla. Just not a big fan of that. Kind of pointless. Like, we'll just have your name be Amanda. Amanda or nothing. And that's besides the point.
Or Amandla. What if it's just Amandla and the D is silent?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of stressed out thinking about it. Okay. Anyway, her last name is Stenberg, and she was in the Hunger Games, but now she puts out bomb-ass music. She put out a song, I think I mentioned it a couple podcasts ago, called Let My Baby Stay, and it's a cover of Mac DeMarco's Let My Baby Stay, which I had never listened to before I listened to Amanda's version of it. Amanda's version of it is so much more like sultry, and it's like electronic instead of just being like guitar based. Super fucking good. I have a problem with most songs that are like in that kind of genre where I feel like they can get a little.
What?
Are you kidding me?
What are you saying?
Can you zoom in a little closer? Wow. Really great. You can see the shadows where her nipples are. Jesus. Okay, anyway, so Gilmar just pulled up a picture of her and zoomed in on her chest. So that was really nice.
That's not what happened. That was an accidental zoom in.
That was definitely not accidental.
I wasn't even looking when that was happening.
All right, anyway, the point is most of my problems with most of the songs that are in this genre is that they can get really repetitive, and also the chorus ruins the song for me. Like, it's just like all of a sudden it just gets dumb. But she maintains the vibe throughout the whole song, and so good. And recently, so she only had one song out that was good. The other ones were like for movies, and they were definitely like not her vibe, and they were like weird. But so she just had that one out, and then she just put out another one, and super fucking good. Actually, the only reason she put it on Spotify is because she already had it out as of like February, but she only had it on SoundCloud. Mm-hmm. But then Euphoria, the popular TV show, had it in one of their episodes, so she put it on Spotify, and it's super fucking good. It's called Be Mine.
Did it blow up since?
Not really. I think it's like, I mean, she has like, it's not like she doesn't not have a lot of listens. She has 96,000 monthly listens. And I don't know what the little number is under the songs on Spotify, but it says 142,964. I don't know if that's total listens ever or if that's like, wow, that's really crazy.
What are you saying?
Gilmar is looking up a picture right now of Doja Cat, and he found one where she's basically naked and zoomed in on her ass. So I just thought literally, that's like exactly what's
what the fuck are you talking about?
Who are you going to fucking believe in? Who are you going to believe?
Jesus. All right, what were you saying?
Anyway, the point is that this song is really fucking good, and it's just a very specific vibe.
Yeah.
He's got the picture up now of her ass.
This is my notes, bro.
No, dude, honestly, like, fuck you. Like, I'm breaking up with you and I'm moving out over this. It's fucking stupid.
I'm just trying to look at my notes.
Anyway, the other song is Donna by Rebel Bucket. I don't like saying their name.
Yeah, that's a weird name.
Yeah, so we're not going to say it again. Hopefully you heard it the first time. Yeah. It's really good. It's just like a really happy song. It's definitely like a lesbian anthem. I like the lyrics. It makes me happy. It's got some trumpets in it.
It does. It does sound pretty happy. I listened to it, and it did make me feel a certain way.
I was definitely. Plus, it also makes me feel like happy, but not in like an overly happy way. It was kind of like the feeling you get when you like first like somebody and you don't even know if they like you back. I don't know. It's just a cute song.
I just felt like it was a happy day when I was listening to it.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this sounds like a good time.
Yeah. So anyway, those are my like three. I mentioned three because I mentioned Amandla Other song, but I already mentioned that one. So Be Mine by Amandla Stenberg and Donna by Rebel Bucket. I had to say it separately so that I didn't feel like an idiot. Oh, and you know, one more song, Time Machine by Willow Smith.
Oh, Willow Smith's making good music.
Yeah, she just put out a new album.
Yeah, she's put out an album.
I didn't listen really that intensely to the whole album, but because I stopped basically at Time Machine because it's such a good song. It's really good though, so everybody go and listen to it. It's really like kind of like, I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know how to describe music. How would you describe Be Mine? Like a dark love song.
I was gonna say dreamy, but like a dark dreamy.
Yeah, like it's 2 a.m.
Like if you listen to the song, you picture a music video in your head, and then watch the music video, and that's probably exactly what you pictured in your head.
Well, that's Let My Baby Stay.
No, I thought you showed me Be Mine.
I showed you Let My Baby Stay's video.
Oh.
Be Mine doesn't have a video yet. Be Mine is a song that you listen to at Vault.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Well, I feel like Be Mine would have the same music video.
The same. The song is a little bit darker. And I feel like because of the voice distortion and stuff like that, like it's a little bit less. I feel like that song would be less popular than Let My Baby Stay. Let My Baby Stay is a little bit more like catchy.
I don't know. I think Be Mine was better.
I'm not saying that one is better. I'm just saying which one will be like more popular.
I just like Be Mine because it does have that element of R&B and also Chopped and Screwed that I liked. I think that song was fucking dope.
What is Chopped and Screwed?
It's when something's like pitched down.
So Let My Baby Stay has some of that too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it did. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just think Be Mine's was cooler. It had a better rhythm to it because she's kind of like rapping a little bit towards the end. It didn't sound like rapping, but it's reciting what you told me. It's reciting what she said in the beginning. And it just keeps saying it, and it's like a cool, like constant flow while she's doing it.
Yeah, that song's good from the beginning to end, which I have to say, I was talking with one of my coworkers, Jasper, actually, about music, and he was like, I have to be able to like this song from beginning to end to call it like one of my favorite songs. I feel like that's not really like a protocol for me. Like, as long as I like any part of it, I like consider it one of my favorite songs, you know, because certain parts of certain songs I'll love more than a song that I can listen to the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting.
But her songs, I feel like they're good from the beginning to the end. Like there isn't a part of it where I'm like,
like this is unnecessary.
Yeah, like I feel like it's all good. When are you gonna get rid of that? When are you gonna take that picture down? You know what? Since her ass is up right now, Doja Cat is also a great fucking artist. I really love her music. I kind of go through phases with her where I'm like obsessed, and then like I lay off of it for a little while. I said a little month. I don't even know what the fuck I just said.
A little month. That's for the guy inside your mouth. It's a little month.
Yeah, all her music is fucking good.
Songs I've been obsessed with.
No, we don't care. Anyway, let's move on.
Doja Cat's ass, and anyway, I've been listening.
She is really thick.
I'm still on to Frank Ocean, a lot, and I've been going back and listening to Blonde because there's a lot of songs in there that I would normally skip. And two of my favorite songs from him right now are "Lose Control" and "Self-Control," and fuck, what's the other one? Self-Control. Fuck, there's another one.
Wow, this is great. This is going real great.
Wait, let me.
Is it on that album?
Yes, it is.
Is it Pink and White?
No, no.
Is it Nights? Is it Ivy? Is it Nikes? Is it Close to You is so fucking good. So is White Ferrari.
Close to You.
It is Close to You?
Yeah, Close to You. Yep.
Oh, that song fucks me up.
It's Close to You and Self-Control are like my two favorite songs right now.
I'll be honest.
And also White Ferrari.
I wasn't devastated.
White Ferrari is actually really good too. And then, so I've been really into both of those songs. I'm going to put them on Anna's going to play it on the playlist. And it's going to be pretty lit. All right, Anna, stop, dude. Stop. So
this episode
is brought to you by
Gilmore getting really fucking annoyed with me.
So
you said it was your favorite song. If it was really your favorite song, you would like me singing it.
No, because it doesn't sound as good.
Wow, fuck me up. All right, let's keep going.
You came right in, you got stepped right up, and you got served.
What the fuck? Came right in, stepped right out, got served.
Yeah, also something I've been watching a lot is fucking Property Brothers, yo.
Oh my God, I know. I came home one night from work and he was sitting in the dark in our bedroom watching Property Brothers.
Bro, Property Brothers, I don't even know why. Like their comedy is cringy and shit, but I just like the work they do.
So cringy.
Yeah, they do a lot of cringy shit. So there's a couple things I wrote down here because just from what I remember. One, the budget is always high as fuck. For some reason,
all these people have $1 million.
Yeah, how do you have $1 million to buy a house?
Maybe we're just fucking poor.
And sometimes these people, I mean, they are lawyers and something else.
I mean, like, why would they? What kind of fucking show would it be if they only had people who had like $200,000 budget?
Yeah, right. They fucking buy an apartment or a townhome.
It takes them like 20 years to renovate it because they have to save up the fucking money.
But yeah, for some reason, the budget is always like $1 million and up, or like $900,000. It's never 500, 600. Like they buy the house, like, all right, all we can do is put in a couch and that's we hit your budget. They're like, yeah, cool.
He's like, also you got asbestos, but we can't do anything because you're fucking broke.
Yeah,
so.
you broke. So you're gonna have to
it.
die like in 10 years breathing this in asbestos.
Sorry.
Also, for some reason, the homes they're looking at are always very close to their budget. Always, like, and the renovation is always $200,000.
Yeah,
almost always. And it's like a house that they find over there for like $800K, you could find here for maybe half that.
Yeah.
So, and also they're in Canada. It's not like they're in fucking New York City.
True.
It's Canada.
True.
So I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah, what's happening?
How's this happening? And for example, say their budget is $1 million, right? And then they go look at a house that looks like it's maybe worth $150,000. They're like, oh, it's on the market for $750,000, but I think we have competitive pricing. We might be able to get it for $900,000 or $800,000. And then your rental budget, the
same thing happens every time.
And then your renovation thing is $200,000. So it comes exactly at your budget.
And then there's always like they're halfway through the budget and like some bad shit happens, and then people are like, I guess we're gonna have to sacrifice something, or I guess we're gonna have to, you know. It's always every time.
Same fucking thing every time.
And they're surprised, like it doesn't fucking happen every single fucking episode. Like, bitch, have you ever watched the show before?
Like, oh, we checked the home and it's riddled with asbestos. There's asbestos
always
everywhere.
Riddled with asbestos every time. There's always asbestos.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. By the way, those of you that don't know what asbestos is, make sure if you own a home and you don't know if you have it or not, make sure you get it checked out or before you buy a home, because asbestos was actually a very popular insulation thing that they used back in the 50s. And I can go to sleep for this. It's fine. Everyone pay attention to me. And yeah.
Are we back?
No, I'm kidding. No. So if you keep breathing it in, it can cause like cancer and whatever the fuck. So.
Oh wait, speaking of asbestos and cancer, did you know that recently Claire's? You know what Claire's is, right? The mall. They've got all the stuff for like little girls.
Yeah.
They recently had to recall a bunch of makeup items because it had asbestos in it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then Jenna Marbles just put out a video where she got some of the minimal.
I saw that,
and she at like 2 minutes into the video, it like cuts her editing, and she's like, "Hey guys, we're not gonna actually show some of these products because we don't want people to buy them because my face burns." I was like,
I haven't seen the video.
Damn.
But fuck.
Yeah, I stopped watching because I was like, I need to be doing other things. But like, I saw that part and I was like, what the fuck?
You were like, mm-mm.
Anyway, just a little side note about asbestos.
So
keep going.
Make sure you guys don't have asbestos. Cause don't do that. Because don't do that ever again. Because it's really bad. I'll fucking kill you. It's because it's really bad. And Jesus Christ, get some help. And then I'm gonna pay for dance lessons for Anna. And it's like really bad. It's $1,400.
One like equals one dance lesson for Anna.
Yeah, everyone donates to Patreon so Anna can have dance.
Please, somebody help me.
Something, please. I'm trying.
Watch this.
I'm trying, but I think we need a professional. Jesus Christ.
Help me.
I'm trying, but I need a professional. It's getting really bad.
Let's go back to the Property Brothers.
So yeah, all homes are riddled with asbestos. Make sure you get checked out for asbestos. Make sure you get it removed. Apparently, according to them, it's always $7,000 to get it removed, from $7,000 to $10,000. So that's what happens every fucking time.
It's fucking wild, dude.
And then the renovation is always 8 weeks. Always 8 weeks, or 7 weeks.
7 weeks. Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you noticed this, but all of the customers always have the same personalities.
Yeah, it's always like the same dynamic between them.
It's like the quirky wife and the stupid husband. They always make the husband seem kind of dumb, and then the wife, like, she's all about cleaning and taking care of kids and shit.
Yeah.
It's like
so ridiculous.
Yeah, the guys like I don't know. Some of the shit, I'm just like
every once in a while they'll have different.
Yeah, but it's like slightly
follows
different. It's the same guideline, and it's always like someone does something without telling the partner about it.
Recently, there was a gay couple, or like an episode that we watched recently. There was a gay couple, and these guys. I feel like they like normally like the people like laugh at their jokes and like go along with it. I kind of feel like they were just kind of like
they were like
you could just tell they were just like they would make the Property Brothers would make a joke and they'd just be like.
Those are the only guys that were different, which is really cool. They were a little different.
Yeah. And they were obviously like, let's just fucking do this. Like, we don't care about your stupid
come
bullshit.
on. Like paying you guys hundreds of thousands of dollars just get this shit done.
Yeah, like, y'all are really cringy.
Yeah, stop it. Stop it. Get
do
some
good
help.
work, but they're cringy.
Yeah. And still we watch the show.
Still watch the show.
Sometimes
we mute it. Just kidding. I was like once.
I don't know. And also there was this like we had this little bit going on because they went to the basement one time, and then the guy asked a question about the basement, and the guy was like, "So how about we look at the backyard?" And just like ignore the fucking question.
Ignored it.
And it's because like what if like in actuality when people ask questions about certain parts of the home, like there's like dead people or something dead in it, and they're just trying to
He's like what? What's that over in the corner? Anyway, so let's go check out the backyard. And fucking dead body in the corner. He's like, did you guys murder somebody down here? Let's go check out the backyard.
And they always like hit murder. Like they're like, yeah, we're gonna gut the kitchen out.
We're gonna totally gut this kitchen like a fish.
We're gonna hang those lights.
Oh my God.
It's like, what the fuck, son?
And they're like, are you guys fucking killing people?
Like, it smells weird. Are those toes? Anyways, you guys want to check out the fucking the
Is that
staircase?
Some guy hanging? Guys, you're gonna love this backyard if we go straight out through these French doors.
We just gotta get rid of the backboard, and you know.
They go into the basement, like the house is like great, everything's going well. They go in the basement, it's like a serial killer's like it's like, you know, like big bright lights. There's like an operating table and like a freezer filled with dead bodies, and they're like, yeah, great space down here. Anyway, then we're gonna go straight out through the people are like, oh my God. They just totally ignore it.
What is that? So Breno, 150,000. What do you guys think? And it's like, what? Like, well, I can call the guy right now.
And then they just like totally ignore it too, and they're like, yeah, we'll take it. We're in. Because that's how it felt. And
they're definitely murderers.
The guy was like, "Oh, so we can do like this down here," and they just straight up just fucking. Let's check out the backyard. You're an idiot. I'm not answering that question.
Yeah, those guys definitely have the personality of murderers. So
yeah, that was messed up.
If they come out as like murderers someday,
not surprised.
Not surprised.
Yeah,
not surprised. I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense for sure.
100%.
Digressing from that. So lately, at our place of work, there's been a guy that's coming in that's trying to sell us marinated steak tips, right? And it's like, bro, we don't need this shit. And he keeps fucking coming in and trying to talk to us. He was so annoying. He was at the bar. First of all, he came up to me and this guy I work with named Dan. Shout out Dan. Love you, guy. And then we were just talking, right, about what was coming up with the specials, this and that. And then he comes in and he's like, so how was the meeting? And we're just looking around like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, it was super weird. And then he mentioned something about like steak. And then that's when we were both like, oh, this is a steak guy. So he was trying to like sell his product to us, but we honestly, we don't fucking need it. Also, the meat is expired from last month, so don't want to use it. And then he was like, he just kept bothering us about it. And then he was like, hey, yeah, is there any way this and that? He just kept trying to like get us to cook the fucking steak. I'm like, no, bro. And he was like, you guys want to come down to my house? You know, I can cook it for you.
Ew, that's
I live
weird.
Down the street. And he kept telling us where he lived. He kept telling me where he lived. I'm like, dude, I don't fucking care where. I don't give a fuck if you live with Obama. I don't care where the fuck you live.
Why would you tell somebody that you don't know where you live?
Wait, what?
Why would you tell someone that you don't know where you live? Like, why is this guy telling you guys?
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying, why would you tell someone that you don't know where you live?
What?
Like,
fucking listen to me, bitch.
No. Like, I heard what you said, but I just thought about it in a different way. Kind of like, why would you tell someone you don't know where you live? Like, excuse me, I don't know where I live.
Oh, I see. I can't believe you interpreted it that way.
Yeah, but also, but it makes sense, right? But also, I'm like, yeah, I don't get. And he kept bragging about where he lives. He was like.
Yeah, he came in when I was bartending one day.
Yeah, he's so annoying.
And he was like, yeah, I gave you guys this stuff, but it's expired, so I want to give you a new product. And we were like, well, we don't know where. Why don't you guys just tell him you don't want his steaks?
So I didn't know, because this is all our boss's call, and I didn't know that he had already said that he didn't want it. This was told to me after I spoke to him.
That's annoying.
And I was like, okay. But he was like, yeah, you know, I live down over here. I live by this and that. My house is the only house with the half driveway, like the semicircle driveway. He was just like flexing, you know, I'm just going to pound a couple beers, go down the driving range, you know, Pine Woods, this and that. He was just like, you know, it's a real nice golf club, real expensive. I go there all the time, you know, I have a membership, this and that. He just kept bragging about shit. I'm like, dude, I don't fucking care. Like, leave me alone. I want to leave.
Yeah, it's weird.
Leave me alone. I hate people that just fucking come up to you and just talk to you and think they can talk to you about anything for hours. And it's like, I have no interest in whatever the fuck you're saying.
Hopefully hopefully no one tells him about the podcast.
No, I don't think so. He's too busy hitting golf clubs and getting hammered and giving expired meat to people. Talking about...
It was already expired when he gave it to you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was expired.
Wow, that's weird.
He gave it to us like 3 weeks ago and apparently expired last month, so...
Wow.
Yeah,
I have no words about that.
Yeah, and also it wasn't frozen. What he did was he froze it, then he thawed it out, and then he brought it into us. And then he was telling us if we thaw it out and refreeze it, it'd be fine. Another tip, guys. Don't thaw out meat and refreeze it, because that is a health hazard, and you're gonna get crystallization, whatever the fuck it's called, from the meat being thawed out, having water, and then refrozen, and it's real bad. So don't fucking do that.
Violating like health.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, it'll be fine. I'm like, nah, man, I'm not.
Wait, can you entertain the masses for 30 seconds while I pee?
Yeah, I actually need to pee too, but you go ahead.
All right.
Entertain the masses.
We'll take shifts.
Yeah. You got the day shift, I got the night shift.
Conversation.
I would love to play music right now, but we probably get a copyright strike, and I don't want to do that. So that would fucking suck. But anyways, guys, talking about, wow, do you guys see the green screen moving? That's fucking lit. Talking about flexes. If you live in New Jersey, you guys will know what the fuck I'm talking about. But the biggest flex of all time, excuse me, I burped. The biggest flex of all time in New Jersey is pulling up to the gas station and being like, let me fill it up regular, or just fill it up. And then people looking at you like, damn, this dude got fucking money. That is the biggest flex that I think only people in New Jersey will understand. Actually, I don't know where else they pump your gas, but in New Jersey, we pump our own gas. and it's like it's fucking you flexing as hard as shit. Like the dude starts treating you different. He's like, oh shit, try to get regular, like fill it up regular. This dude got money. Unless you pull up in a Honda Civic, then whatever. But anyway, so I pulled up to the gas station. I was like, hey yo, let me fill it up regular. And the guy was like, he was looking around like, damn son, you really holding it down for everybody. This for the hood. I'm like, hell yeah. And then you fill my shit up. Also, I hate it when I tell them to fill it up and I just see the meter keep going up. You know what I'm talking about? Like the meter just keeps fucking going. And you're like, all right, like damn, like fucking stop that shit, bro. I ain't asked for $30 of gas, but I'm getting $30 of gas. What are you doing? Oh shit. It was just like, I don't know, it was super weird. I was talking about how it's a flex to say fill it up regular in New Jersey. Or just like fill it up.
Hell yeah, fill it up regular.
Bro, that's a flex.
Got unlimited money.
That's when you know you just got paid.
Fill it up.
Like, yo, my direct deposit hit just now, or it's about to hit tomorrow. I'm going all in.
One time I went to a gas station and I said fill it up regular, and the guy was like, are you sure you want to do that?
What the fuck does that mean?
And I was like, what? He was like, you sure you want to do that?
What does that mean?
He was like, gas prices are high. I was like, can you just fill up my fucking gas tank, dude? So bizarre.
Oh, I didn't know you were also a financial advisor.
Yeah, excuse me. These are my fucking... do I look poor?
Oh, is this
am I fucking poor?
Wait, is this a Citgo or a Bank of America?
It was the one by our job.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, really fucking weird.
Like, worry about your own money.
Yeah, worry about yourself.
Yeah, what you doing trying to tell me how to spend my gas money?
Thanks for the update on the gas prices, though.
Yeah, I can see. I saw the sign.
Yeah, I literally looked at the sign before I pulled in. So great.
I can tell how much that shit costs. So
yeah, that was.
Pretty sure I got this.
That was similar to the time. So sometimes when I go thrifting, I go into the men's section because they've got great large oversized sweaters.
Right.
And
wait, talk about that real quick.
Okay. Right. So yeah, similar to the gas station experience. I was in the men's section. I was looking through the sweaters, and this old man that was also shopping in the aisle said to me, hey, you know you're in the men's section, right? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, do I look dumb? Like, do I have something just painted across my forehead that says, like, I'm lost, please help me? Like, obviously, like, I know what I'm doing. And even if I'm not shopping for myself, what if I'm, like, shopping for Gilmar? Or, like, you know, there's, like, plenty of older women that are, like, in the little boys section shopping for, like, their nephews, whatever. Like, that was a weird experience. I hate when people assume shit like that. First of all, I can fucking read signs. And second of all, fuck you. It was fucked up. So yeah, that sicko guy, actually it wasn't even a sicko, so I don't know why we're just claiming that it's sicko. But that guy and the guy in the thrift store, both of them, you guys are annoying and I hate you. You missed a great story.
I don't know how Anna did this, but she pissed on top of the toilet. Like, you know where so say this is the toilet, right? Like the top, and then it goes down in the seat. Anna pissed up here. I don't know how she did that, but
like on the toilet seat, like where my ass goes?
No. Like where you're above your back, like behind you, if you were to sit. I don't know how Anna did that.
Oh, that's because when I pee, I don't sit. I stand in front of the toilet and I like bend over and I spray. Mm-hmm. Like I like push it out really hard and I just spray the pee just like at the toilet in the general direction. I stand like a foot away too. And I like.
Yeah, it was very interesting. Yeah. I would say I'm disgusted, but I'm more impressed than I'm disgusted.
I clean up most of it, but I guess I just missed like a little.
No,
spot.
Yeah, you missed a lot of spots. Yeah. So that was really cool.
Interesting. Did I really? Did I pee somewhere? How the fuck? I didn't get pee in the top of the toilet seat. Is it because I stand on the back of the toilet and pee into the toilet?
You need to stop going outside of the window of the bathroom and peeing.
Is it because I hang from the ceiling when I piss?
You Spider-Man.
That's why there's those little things, because I hold myself and I pee in the toilet from the ceiling.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
You like twerk and pee.
Yeah.
It's like the
twerk and pee.
Sprinkler.
If you got called twee.
It's like if you got a sprinkler and aimed it up and it just like did
it's called
this,
pork.
It's like
twerk and pee. Pork.
Pee work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pee working right now. What you doing?
Working, bitch.
So recently there's this show called Hard Knocks. I don't know if you remember when I watched it last year.
Nope.
You remember I was watching that football show a lot, very often?
I remember you watching football related things.
Okay, well, this is a football related thing.
Okay.
There's a show called Hard Knocks that premieres on HBO every year. And I wasn't really interested in it until last year because they did the Cleveland Browns. And it was actually a really good season. And this year they're doing the Raiders. And on the show, there was this guy named Ronald Ollie. He was on Last Chance U. He was on Netflix. And then He was like a part of
wow, you cut off my
this
mic.
alternative football team or whatever the fuck. So it was cool to see him on the Raiders. I was like, yo, this guy made it pro. Like, that's so dope. Because he was kind of like a troubled teen, and he was in this team to so they could like set him straight, and he could possibly get an NFL deal or whatever, so he can be drafted.
Huh.
And he went undrafted, but he got picked up by the Raiders. And I was like, yo, like he's on this team. Like, it was so cool to see him. And he talked a little bit about being on that Netflix show. And then I was like, damn, like I can't wait to watch this season. He's gonna be in it. And then right after I say that, he gets cut by the team because he was injured. I mean, not to laugh at your failures, dude. That amazing that you even got on a team, which is really cool. But as soon as he got cut, I was like, fuck, man. Like, I really wanted to watch this because this guy was in it. And it's just like kind of like fuck you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you were watching Love Island and your favorite guy got voted off the show. You know what I mean? Yeah. Except this happened much faster.
Shout out Cash.
Yeah, I was like pretty sad about it.
Cashel, you deserve better. At least you're with your girl now.
And
up in heaven. Just kidding. He didn't die. They just both got voted off.
Damn, RIP. And then so today I went to the DMV. Fuck the DMV, by the way.
Honestly, fuck the DMV.
It's like worse than going to the doctor's office.
Yeah, the Pennsylvania DMV is worse though. Fun fact.
Oh, I don't even want to, because that's the only one they have, right?
I don't know. They don't have as many.
One. Yeah.
And or like they do have them, but like if you have to change like from out of state and stuff, you have to go to a specific one. You know what I mean?
Damn,
whereas in New Jersey you can go to anyone and they all do the fucking same thing.
Very true.
But the line is just much longer and it's much less efficient, and they're a little bit more strict about things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like at the DMV in New Jersey, you get away with a lot of shit.
Oh, yeah. They're like, fuck it. You want a license?
Yeah, they're like, we get it. You've been here for a long time. I don't want to complicate anything. So
yeah,
you can show up with a piece of paper that says I'm fucking 24, and they'll be like, all right, that's a fine form of ID. I don't give a fuck.
They're also really efficient, I feel like.
Yeah, they're still not as efficient as I think a DMV should be, but it's as efficient as I guess is.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty efficient. It's not that bad.
Well, I spent 2 hours waiting and then 1 hour getting everything done at the Pennsylvania one.
Oof.
Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah, I waited for about an hour and 20 minutes. And then once I got up, I was done. It took me 5 minutes to do what I needed to do.
One time. Yeah, that sucked. But like, it could be worse. Yeah.
It's
only
like,
because of my experiences at the Pennsylvania DMV. Can I tell you about one experience real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I waited for 2 hours the first time I went, only for them to tell me that I didn't have like the right thing to pay. So then I had to walk down the block and get the right thing to pay. And the guy told me, just come right back up to me I'll be at this counter and I'll take you. You don't have to go back in line. I was like, cool. When I got there, he was on break.
Damn.
I waited for another half hour and he never came back. Damn. So I left.
I was mad as fuck.
I was very upset, but nobody else could really do anything about it. I'm not going to fucking cause a scene, you know? So I just came back another day and just got everything done then.
Damn, I would have been sick as fuck.
Yeah, I was really upset. I was pissed. I spent so much time and then for nothing.
Like, hey, player, you told me to come back this time. You not fucking what the fuck, man?
And now months later, I have to change my license right back to
New Jersey. Yeah. Fuck,
pretty
that
fucked
sucks.
up, I know.
Pretty ass, but
yeah.
Yeah, and that also reminds me of the doctor's office. But as a kid, when you would go in, you'd have to wait for like an hour, and then they would see you for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Dude, that was like I feel like when I was younger, the wait to go into the dentist was so much longer. And now when I get there, it's like 5 seconds and they bring me in. Maybe they have like more kids to go through or something. Or
I don't know. Or maybe you go at convenient times.
Or maybe I was younger and my perception of time was much longer.
True. I feel like kids get bored way too fast.
Yeah, but also like, you know, when you're like 6, your whole life has only been 6 years long. So every like minute is so much longer. But every year that you get older, like
it just keeps
all time seems shorter because it's all relative to how much time you've spent so far.
Right.
Yeah. Like when we're 80, time's going to go by so fucking fast.
Yeah, it's going to be like a week's going to go by and it's been a year. And you're like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, already.
Where did the days go?
Like 6 months just went by from like the new year and it feels like a couple weeks.
Hey, Anna, give me the damn iPhone.
What?
Give me the iPhone now. Can you please type to my grandson to come over next week so we can play racquetball?
He said, fuck you, Grandpa. Suck a dick.
Oh, that kid.
What do you want me to say back?
Oh, tell him Tell him my balls are falling.
Grandpa's gonna touch you again.
And I'm not talking racquetball bars.
All right.
Anyway. But yeah, the DMV, bro. There was,
do something about yourself.
First of all, it looks old as fuck.
Yeah.
Upgraded a little bit.
Actually, I'm pretty sure which one did you go to?
The one downtown, like 2 minutes away from us.
I was gonna say the one in like by like Quaker Bridge Mall.
That was recently updated. That one looks okay.
Yeah.
The one downtown, Jesus Christ.
Really?
Yeah, that's how Trent High used to look like. To be honest,
God.
like 60s, like old as shit. I don't know why I have this written down here, but I hate flip flops.
Because there are probably fucking people there wearing flip flops.
Yeah. So okay, at the DMV, you see the weirdest people. You see a weird mix of people. I saw people that dress like they're still in 2004. I saw homeless guys arguing with other homeless guys, and I don't know why they're there if they don't like. Why are you at the DMV? You're homeless.
Everybody needs a license.
I guess I don't know. And also, I hate flip flops. There was this woman that got up because they called her, and she was walking, and I could hear it was the fucking flip flops. Like,
oh, that's why I hate wearing them, because of the fucking sounds flip flop makes.
It's so like you don't know how annoying like your feet are being right now.
I used to wear flip flops.
Like if you know you got to walk around a lot, why are you wearing them?
Take your chanclas off.
Those are my chanclas.
Those are my chanclas.
And there was this guy that walked by that said this guy had a shirt that said "New Meds, motherfucker."
Oh God. Oh, that reminds me. Last time I was at the DMV, right? Because at the Pennsylvania one, you spend so much time in line that you like there weren't enough seats for everybody, so I was standing with this like crowd of people that's just like standing in the corner waiting for seats to free up. And there was this guy that was talking to somebody that he hadn't seen in a while. And he was like, yeah, I mean, like, you know, I've got it under control, but yeah, being schizophrenic definitely made it tough for like a couple years. I was just like, all right,
Jesus,
man. Yeah, and the other guy was like, yeah, I just got out of rehab. You just see like the craziest fucking people. I don't know. It's just like a really wild conversation. And they weren't like, I feel like those are the type of things people are like, yeah, like I'm schizophrenic. Like quiet about.
Yeah, right. These people are like all about it.
He was like, yeah, you know, like schizophrenic. Yeah, being schizophrenic definitely made my life pretty difficult.
You think that was the one personality that was very out, and that's why you were saying it like that?
I don't know. But he was talking about how he couldn't drive because of like the hallucinations.
Damn.
Yeah, so he had to have somebody drive him there.
I was sitting down, and I saw these two people coming towards me. And I was like, please don't sit next to me. Please don't sit next to me. And they sat next to me. I was like, fuck, there's like seats all over the place. Yes. There's seats all over the place. Why the fuck are you sitting next to me? And they smelled like cigarettes and it was gross.
Did you move? Up. I would have moved.
No, I couldn't.
Oh, I would have moved.
Why couldn't you move? I was like, bro, I'm not going to sit down.
Did they sit directly next to you?
Yeah. Like it would have been weird if I just got up and like moved seats. But I thought that would have been rude. So I just like kind of like sat at the edge of my seat and I was just listening to music. I was like, I was not trying to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I also saw my cousin Brian on the way out, so shout out to you, Brian.
Yeah, you also see the coolest people.
Yeah, my cousin was there. And also all dudes that work at the DMV look the same.
True.
They all have beards, tight shirts. They're kind of like buff, but not really. And they wear like gold chains and watches. Every single guy that works at the DMV looks just like that. And they have like low fades. They're either balding or they have fades.
Hell yeah.
Waves. Every single guy.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, is this y'all uniform? This is the uniform you guys? You guys have to look like him and in order to work here? I'm guessing that's how it is. So maybe I should like get a man unit like on my face, get a fake beard, and then get
it's called a man unit?
Yeah, that's what they're called. And then I could like get a...
That's the most bizarre thing I've ever heard.
It is very bizarre, yeah, but that's what it's called. And then I would get like a fade, right? And then I could work at the DMV. I don't need a degree or anything because I'm pretty sure those guys don't have degrees. If they do, that's fucking crazy. But...
Maybe they're doing that as like an in-between job.
Maybe.
Or like maybe they're interning. Or
maybe they're interning, yeah, maybe. Because the guys that helped me, I was like, bro, they have these dudes probably the easiest job in the world. They just like look at my paperwork, sign something, and like wait till they call your number. And I'm like, wow, this is your job?
They probably have a lot of other responsibilities too.
I don't know. They were sitting there doing nothing.
Well, it's their job to sit there and do nothing, but they might have other things that they have to do before they leave. You know what I mean? Or maybe they don't get paid that much.
Or that. I don't know. Or maybe they just deal with people, so it's just like...
There is that, because you know what? At the DMV, with people is there's exhausting. A lot of trash people that are rude as fuck.
Yeah, I saw some guy yelling at them for no reason.
Yeah, it's always fun.
And I'm like, damn, son, like, why are you yelling at this man? He's just trying to do his job.
Where'd you find this?
Yeah, for real. And then also, parking space is too small.
At the DMV?
Yeah, way too... I swear to God. I was like trying to get into a spot, and then
they're testing you on your driving.
Yeah, I know, right? And then like I was backing up to get into the spot, and then this security guard's like right there watching me. He's like, don't do it, man. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm not parking back here. I'm parking like in front, backing up. I was like a face, like, oh my bad. And I'm like, why?
I hate when people assume things.
Like, mind your fucking business. I'm trying to park, bro. Like,
yeah.
What are you doing? I get you're a security guard. That's your job, but I'm not a dumbass. I have a rear view camera. I can see what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, wait. That reminds me of something. I went to the thrift store and I was taking like $20 out from the ATM, and you couldn't like get to the ATM with my cart because I had a shopping cart. Mm-hmm. So I left it off to the side and my bag was in it, but I could see it. Like I had my eye on it, and I was like, if anybody fucking touches my shit, I'm gonna run over there. And this woman like walks up to it. I don't know. The point is that, and I also I brought my wallet with me and my phone, so like nothing important was like in my cart. Mm-hmm. And this like woman like walks up to the cart as I'm like watching her, and she was like asking this other lady that was right there, like, is this your cart? And I like went over, I was like, it's my cart, because like I saw it happening. She was like, you should really keep your eye on your cart. And I'm like, yeah, I got my fucking eye on it, lady. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm trying to get money from this ATM. Like, I have my eye on it. Like, people are just make so many like assumptions. She was like acting as if she gave me this like great piece of advice, but it was so unwarranted and so fucking annoying. And like, I hate when people are doing that. Or like, whoa, you're not going to make it. Like, you don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, like, relax, dude.
Why are you looking around like that?
I just make sure the lighting's okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, dude, like, leave me alone. I know what the fuck's going on.
So annoying.
I've done this before. It's not my first rodeo.
Yeah.
I know how to fucking park a car.
Kind of like when Gilmore backseat drives.
Yeah, but this guy was way different.
Just kidding.
Because it was like, I don't know. I was like,
no, that was stupid. Yeah. I feel like you can tell when someone's going to back into a spot.
Yeah. Like, I knew what the fuck, like, like, I wasn't even... I was literally backing up like right behind a car. It wasn't like I was trying to back up into a space. There was no fucking way I was going to make, because there was a space here, right? So there was a space like to the left, like say my car's in the front, right? So the space is to the left, like I'm backing up, right? And behind me, the space that was open was to the left. And then there was a car in the middle. There's another car to the right. I was like backing up right in between the two cars from the middle and the right. And the guy's like, don't do it, man. You're not going to make it. I'm like, bro, there's nowhere for me to fucking back up into. Like, what are you talking about? So I was like, I know I'm parking up there. He was like, oh, my bad. I was like, keep fucking moving. Keep moving.
Yeah, like, keep moving. Fucking mind your business.
Keep moving. And then also, last thing, this was gross as fuck. I was sitting right by the bathroom. Like my seat was like at the end, like the last seat. And then right next to me was the entrance to the bathroom. So this guy walked out.
Oh, no.
And he shook his wet hands and the water went all over me. And I was...
How could people be so fucking
unaware? I was like, bro...
Did you say anything?
Gross. No, because he fucking had headphones and he kept walking. And I was like, bro, gross. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
There's paper towels in that bathroom.
Be aware.
Dry your hands.
Be fucking aware of your like surroundings.
You don't walk in public and shake your hands out.
Unless there's nobody around you, then sure.
Yeah,
but
it's like,
you can fucking see when there's like, that's so obnoxious. God, I hate people that are not aware.
Yeah, like all the seats were right in front of the bathroom entrances. Like
so annoying.
Like, what are you doing, bro? That was mad gross. I was like, what the fuck? And then also last thing, when I finally
said last thing about the other thing.
Last thing, when I got called up, when my number got called, so I can go and do my shit. I felt like the Eagles won the Super Bowl again. I felt like I scored a goal.
Yeah, it's a really satisfying feeling. Satisfying.
Like
feeling.
They were like now serving B040. I almost stood up and did one of these. Like yes.
You're like fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Pussies still waiting.
They're like B040. I was like, God is good.
Oh my god.
It was something like that.
That was really alarming.
That shit was. I was like,
you like take your chair and fucking throw it. And you're like, yeah.
Like I just dropped 50. I dropped 50. I just scored a goal. You know, I dropped 50. I scored a goal. I just got signed.
Hell yeah.
Our show just got picked up. That shit was dope. I don't know. Point is,
hell yeah.
Yeah, the DMV fucking sucks. But getting your number called, best fan in the world.
Fucking lit. Maybe they want to just give you that really happy experience, and that's why they do it.
Yeah, right. It's like it's definitely an experience.
Oh shit, we're at an hour and 3 minutes. It's wild.
Actually, we're at more than that because we had to stop 15 minutes in because someone decided to fucking call us. But anyway, guys.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah, we're gonna end the show here. I feel like we fucking flew by this episode. It was kind of crazy.
It went really fast.
Maybe it's because we had a lot to talk about. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
But anyway, Anna's taking her headphones off. So we're gonna end the podcast here. Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting, listening, watching, and telling people about it. Make sure to check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, Podbean, Patreon, all streaming services. We're available on everything. So make sure to check us out. That was us. Another episode of From Earth Podcast. Love y'all. Follow Anna at
Anna Can't Cook.
And me at Gilmar.Tobar. And the podcast at From Earth Podcast on Instagram. Love y'all and keep it tight. Play it right.
Keep your pussies tight.
And do your Kegels in the shower.
Hell yeah.